They start the drive with Lynch. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On second down, Lynch. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Young off the bootleg. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A first down carry here for Johnson. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Toss wide side. This is Johnson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Up the middle, Johnson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and it's 3-0 Washington. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Steve Young. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. On 2nd and 9, Young. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland, and the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's Young off play action. That ball caught. It's the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Young. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Lynch. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Young on 3rd down. And he's got it. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
Trying the power game with Ham. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll run for it with Lynch. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Suckup's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that. But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's got room. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Johnson, 59 yards. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Irvin, 75 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return. On first down, it's gone. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On 2nd and 10, Goff flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and goal. Goff. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Michael Irvin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Goff looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Right? That's true. You've said that before. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Young. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final shot before break. Young. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were? Chris Johnson in a foot race, and they will not catch him. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner. View your team's saved snapshots, or quickly review the league's top performers and the current. season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now here come the Saints, about to begin their first possession, and the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
It was terrible to see Jameis Winston suffer his torn ACL last season because he had the Saints rolling in his first year running the show in New Orleans. They went 5-2 in his starts, and they were just 4-6 after he was injured. And how about this? He only threw 3 interceptions, really addressing the big concern people had from his time as a starter in Tampa. New Orleans, they plan to roll with him for a second season and hope that last year's performance will carry over in a full season.
From the 30 on second down, Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The first down throw for Winston. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former second overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota. Mariota now to throw on first down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. But Charles, a look now at the Falcons 2022 draft class, and you see with so many of their picks, especially early, they were really focused on getting guys who could contribute as starters right away. Plenty of upside to develop as they try to do this rebuild the right way.
And as you described, what they think is a difference maker at wide receiver, Drake London, they took him 8th overall.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it under a heavy rush, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He rifles one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. Saints are going to take possession of the football. Opening.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and the wait is over.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota throwing over the middle, and it... But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team wanted to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. First and 10, it's Patterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to have it here just... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip to the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy on the perimeter, he makes you go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Straight ahead, Patterson. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll run with Patterson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Ready.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches. I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Intercepted by the Saints. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Again, Patterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his big tight end here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I mean, I don't know what to do because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Throw caught here by Bird. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. Back to throw again. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a 7. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now Patterson to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different...
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And this... So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Saints and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage on the National Football League is on the air. Today, our new season begins with an NFC South matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin here to welcome you to another NFL season. Always an exciting time, CD. And I tell you what, new is the opportune word here for these two division rivals, Atlanta and New Orleans. A couple of faces who have helped define this. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. And complete to Drake London. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there. And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up? Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. They'll set up to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Saints. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bird. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This pass is caught by London. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Edwards. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
That's another Falcon. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Patterson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries. Preseason. And this time, he is in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And this the football. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Bird. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
That's interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Handoff running left, Patterson. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll drop to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results with a 4th down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bryan Edwards. And a 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrives.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Ball here is the... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. A.J. Boye with a pick.
The pass intercepted by the Saints.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a